Hey YouTube, it's me 4000 me, and I am back. And let's see, this video is response to Vagabond Steve's video, Don't Do What You Love. And I've been putting it into practice with an extra technique that I figured out, and I just hope he lets me post a response to his video. But in his video, he says, don't do what you love. Flip it and love what you do. And right now, I'm in a space where I have to do that. Right now, I am doing the hardest job outside of motherhood, or parenthood, I'm sorry, for you fathers out there, parenthood. It is looking for a job. And I was struggling because not only am I looking for a job, I'm also taking some exams, and pretty soon I want to study for the GRE, and it's just a lot of balls juggling up in the air, and I was getting overwhelmed. And when I get overwhelmed, I feel paralyzed and I don't get out of bed, and I procrastinate. So the first thing I did after watching his video was, maybe a week later, I did what he said. No, it totally sucks sometimes to look for a job, because it is a thankless job. You don't get time off for looking for a job. You don't get any paid benefits, and you don't know when the job will ever end. I can be looking for a job. I don't know when the end date is coming, or if it's near. So what I did was I did what he said, what Vagabond Steve said, and I decided to focus and love what I do. And I put a time limit on it. First, let's talk about loving what you do. I decided, hey, I can't, if you want me to do what I love, hey, I'd love to be traveling in the south of France, or, vacationing in Toronto, or, fill in the blank of anything much more fun than looking for a job, networking, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I decided to love it. I decided, okay, when I sit down and write a cover letter and do some research on a company, I'm going to write the best cover letter that I can at the time, and just get better at every aspect of it, from time management to calling people to my, I'll remember it. Just getting better at each aspect, or my response time to emails and phone calls, and getting better at answering interview questions. That is the only way I can make sense of it and feel somewhat positive about it. And it worked instantly. I also put a time limit on, like, I have to look for a job for a minimum of 3 hours a day. It's a numbers game. The more resumes and people I talk to and get around increases my chances of getting a job. So I tell myself, you have to do 3 hours a day. And here's the thing that helped me a lot. 3 hours where, yes, you get to take breaks, 3 hours minimum, but I also focus directly on getting a job. Like before, I would be trying to do other things while looking for a job. I'd be trying to, well, I'll go run downstairs and do a load of laundry while I'm looking for a job, and I'll also try to, wash some dishes, and I'd be trying to do too much. Oh, and I have to study for this exam, so I'll do. No. While I'm looking for a job, that's all I can do, is looking for a job. When I'm getting ready to study for my next exam, I'm going to study for my next exam. These two can't intertwine or mingle, and so it has been a lot easier and a lot more positive to work this way. Some people can multitask effectively. In this situation, while looking for a job and doing other things, I can't. It has to be all focused on looking for a job. So I hope that helps you. I guess this is a testimonial for Vagabond Steve. Yes, you just have to sometimes, when you're in a different kind of space and you're not doing what you love, you just have to love what you do, become really good at it. And so that's what I'm trying to achieve with looking for a job. If anything, my point now is to be consistent with it every day, 5 days a week, must look for work. Because if any of you who are looking for work or have been unemployed or are looking for work while you are working, you get discouraged, you stop for a while, but right now all I can say is I feel positive enough about the experience that I feel I can be consistent every day, one day at a time, do my mandatory hours. Yes, I need to increase hours, but right now I'm feeling good about, I'm just loving that today I was consistent. Maybe next month, hopefully, I'll have a job, but I can say that 28 days later, I can say I'm 28 days better. So, Vagabond Steve, I love you. I send you peace and joy, and thank you for your tip. Bye.